So the problem for me was that I knew that happened. I didn't know when, but I knew that happened before going in. I didn't understand the context of it at all. But for a lot of people, that's rough.
Oh, fuck.
Do me a favor real quick.
Click the boxes?
You could, but what I would also suggest is Tom mentioned the error. That's actually legitimate. What I want you to do...
What do you want me to do? Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. I am actually, like, kind of in shock right now.
We play Minecraft instead. I don't like this game.
It's such a hard turn. It's like 3-ish hours of like, okay, well, there's definitely something here. It's a dating sim, right? And then shit hits the fan very quickly. Now, for reasons that I can't say, the entire like back half of the game just had in my head going, what's gonna happen next? What kind of bullshit is gonna be pulled here?
Fuck this game. What's worse is that when that happened, when they started okay, I'm gonna go get her. Like, no, you're not. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And it still got me.
So, whether or not I've been kind of telling you what my path was, and regardless of what you tell her there, that happens. You can tell her you love her, but she'll still do it. And there's a foreshadowing moment, even if you knew it was going to happen, that Monica says before you leave, which is, you left her hanging there this morning.
Oh.
Which is fucked up. I saw someone mention that after I played. I was like, oh boy.
So she.
Monica's very perceptive.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Monica's a bitch.
That's fair. Yeah, go ahead.
Either way,
Yes. That's gonna happen.
I dislike these people. The people who made this game, they are a vile character.
If Monica knows that's a fuck her.
Wait a minute.
This is
Wait, okay, I got theory crafting here because I was on the list for a while, and notice Monica said, and notice in that letter everything she said. I think Monica's a big bitch, a very big dirty bitch.
Which letter?
Or not the letter, the poem. That
Which
last poem before he left.
Oh, don't strain yourself. I thought that was the first thing I thought of was she says don't strain yourself.
I don't. This woman is evil.
I vaguely tipped that at myself, but I said let her down easy. That was because I was trying to figure out how to imply something without directly saying it.
Oh, fuck this game. But you know what? You know what's worse? This is the worst part of it all. All that does is make me want to find out what happens next.
Yeah, there's more.
I'm assuming that I have to click the boxes.
That would be correct. I'll leave that up to you. Yes, there is more. There's a fair amount
Oh
more,
yeah,
actually.
and I intend to explore it more because I'm really enjoying this. It's basically ripped my entire heartstrings out. So,
Go ahead.
but it makes me wonder, and this goes back to me needing to save often. And I think I fucked up because I didn't. I overwrote my earliest save.
That doesn't matter, actually. That's not too big of a deal.
If I had romanced Sayori the entire way.
I would assume the trajectory changes, but I believe it is hard-coded that she will, in fact, eventually end up like that. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when for her, is what it seems to be.
That's kind of a gut feeling that I had, but...
Because even, apparently people have dug through the coding and stuff, like even if you mess with the files and stuff, the game will still have her suffer that same fate.
So what... So you said that when the error screen popped up, that's legit an error?
Yes, that's actually relating to the game itself. So let me see. Brett should have been nicer. Your brother's an asshole.
Brett, when you continue,
Yeah, well, I'm trying to, like, slow feed things that aren't spoilers.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm about to hit continue, though.
So, I'll show you what it is, but there's a file that shows the traceback, which is that directory that showed up behind her there when everything went to shit.
Okay.
In that file, there's a note about the error that occurred. I don't know how this works on PlayStation 4 and stuff. Apparently it's available on there, I think. But if you look, there's a note about what happened in the files. And I'm just going to copy and paste them to you in Discord real quick to make it easier. Actually, I should highlight them to make it easier.
I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah.
I think I feel like I had a really good reaction to that.
You, as I muted too, just to make sure. I was going to consider messaging Tom and being like, for like the next like 20 minutes, just look for the part where the character says they're going to open the door slowly, because when that happens, don't say anything. But I didn't want to spoil it for Tom either.
No. It was that was some shit.
So you can see in the Discord what that file error leads to, and then make your own guesses to what that means.
You know, I was earlier. I was considering going on r/ no sleep. I'm getting my share of that right now. I think.
If he keeps playing and you keep watching, you'll get a fair dose of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna need r/I bleach. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna hit continue right after these messages. I'm gonna go pee. I gotta get up for a second after that.
Gotta decompress.
Yeah.
So you're
I believe they both stepped away. Yeah, I think they both stepped away. I'd ask you what your favorite line is, but he'll come back and see it in chat, so you can. Well, I'd say you put it in the Discord and then delete it, but that's pretty convoluted. Yeah, he had the exact reaction I expected, which was great. Just complete going, oh fuck, what, oh. That is one thing I'll give to Brett. I think he certain things he expresses or is like more directly expressive than I am, because I think when I saw that I was like, oh god, okay. Like I didn't yell or anything. It was just like, oh, this happened, and ooh. But it was the reaction I was hoping for, I think, which is really strange, but what was your reaction? Did you just like define worst in this case? The problem for me was I knew it was coming, so it was like the first time I visited the house I thought it was going to happen, and then the second time I visited my brain was like, you're going to see this now. There's no shot you're not going to see what you think you're going to see here. Which is unfortunate, but like I had no reason to believe I would be playing the game at some point, so the spoilers didn't really matter at the time. It's a rough game. I don't know. I don't know if anything is just truly as hard hitting as that moment. Although there's only like one more that I can think of offhand that could be worse. There's actually two. I'm not gonna tell him that, but there's a lot of fucking weird shit throughout the back half. So, and the way it's established is such that the entire back half of the game is basically just like it's basically just tension filled. Like I couldn't. Yeah, I think because at that point, maybe it's because you're used to seeing weird shit. But the back half of the game is basically filled with what's the next weird thing that's going to happen now, and it's great. It kept me on edge like for basically the last couple hours.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I was down there and I was thinking, I really wonder how much Monica actually plays into that happening.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if there's like some underlying bullying issue or something.
I giggled at everything after that. That's fair, man. I don't know what I can say besides they never really, as far as I'm aware, the context of their what she talks about with Monica is never really discussed. So she like I said, she could have said a lot of things to her, but we don't know.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things I need answered. I guess we're going to find out what the fuck I got myself into when I decided to start playing this shit.
What I do think is
fuck?
What? Oh, is it off to a good start?
See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would just get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. Why? Why are we doing this? Everything that happened earlier was supposed to happen.